solid platform of the Nissan 240SX has been a favorite car for tuners and racers. The addition of a Wilwood big brake kit provides the stopping power required for high-performance driving. Properly support the vehicle and remove the front wheel. This vehicle utilizes a wheel spacer for proper fitment of the aftermarket wheels. Remove the OEM caliper and hang it to the side with a wire. Pull off the stock rotor and remove the dust cap. With the spindle nut removed, you can slide off the hub assembly. The dust cover can be pried off with a large screwdriver. Clean the spindle and reinstall the hub, retaining washer and nut. Use a punch to peen the nut and prevent it from loosening. Install the OEM dust cap. Clean the hub flange of any dirt, grease, or debris that could prevent new components from mounting up properly. This kit comes with hole reducing inserts to be used in the OEM spindle mounting ears. If they don't slide in easily due to OEM forging irregularities, they can be installed on the nut and tapped into place. Install the caliper mounting bracket using one shim and one spacer between the spindle and the bracket. Apply blue Loctite, torque the bracket to spec. You need to assemble the hat and rotor. Place the rotor over the hat. Put one washer over each hole and apply Loctite to each bolt. Tighten them down in a crisscross pattern and torque it down to spec. Slide the assembled hat and rotor onto the wheel studs. Use 3 lug nuts to tighten down the rotor. This is going to give you a stable platform to check alignment. Install the brake fitting into the caliper using thread tape. Slide one washer onto the caliper mounting bolts and slide the bolts through the caliper. This kit comes with shims that are used to properly center the caliper on the rotor. Initially install the caliper without using thread lock, so you can make any adjustments if necessary. Start off with 2 shims. Mount up the caliper, threading the bolts into the caliper bracket. Tighten everything down and check alignment. You can add or subtract shims if necessary to center the rotor in the caliper body. Once proper alignment is achieved, disassemble the caliper and reassemble using blue Loctite. Torque the caliper to spec. Install the brake pads through the top of the caliper. Install the brake pad retaining bolt, spacer, and the nut. Connect your Wilwood flex line to the caliper fitting. Remove the clip where the OEM hard line meets the rubber line. Disconnect the rubber line from the hard line and cap quickly to keep fluid leakage to a minimum. Connect the Wilwood flex line to the hard line and secure it with the clip. You're not quite done yet. You need to closely follow the brake bleeding and bedding instructions included with your kit before you take to the streets or the track.